Today, I'd like to share with you my experience, which may be your experience if you are over 40 or well over 50 and you're anxious about retirement, or you are already on the brink of being retired and you're anxious about going forward, how you will supplement your pension income if you are fortunate to be in that position. So, if you are in that situation, this video is for you because I would like to share with you my experience. And the intention, it's not a one size fits all. The intention is to share what may be of benefit to you because I went through a similar situation. I'll never forget that there came a time when I was about to leave my 9 to 5 job. I was then assailed by fear, by reservations, by doubt. Will I make ends meet? Will I be in a position to enjoy what I am currently enjoying in a 9 to 5 job? If that is a situation you are going through, as companies and government departments are also offloading people, this video is for you. I'm Linda. I'm a lawyer. I'm a former teacher. I'm a coach. I now write books, and I am an affiliate with Launch You, as well as I'm an affiliate of the First Y 5K. It's a club with Alan Hamilton. So stay with me until the end of this video because the journey I have been through, daunting as it was, is paying dividends. So I'm going to be sharing with you the fears and doubts. I'm going to be sharing with you how I even doubted that I had something to offer, the imposter syndrome. Thirdly, when I was beginning to find myself, I would then ask myself, how do I proceed from here? And then fourthly, I'm going to share with you how I reached a point of comfort. So let's start with the first one. When the thoughts were assailing me and the loud voice would be saying, but you are just too old to start. You should be retiring and doing other things. Then there would be another thought that would be saying, it's not late. You better start. After all, you enjoy good health. After all, you have garnered experience. You've been exposed to quite a lot. You have something to offer. And there were these two thoughts. The good thing is that I learned to have a relationship with my thoughts, and then I'll just observe and listen to the loud one, the voice or the thought of fear and doubt and anxiety, and then quietly the rational one. I then learned to listen to the quiet thought and associate myself with that. I called it the voice of reason. It wasn't an overnight learning. I learned on a day-to-day basis to observe my thoughts. And I'm glad I did that. And I'm glad that I learned to listen to my intuition, to observe my thoughts, to listen to the voices, and to select what sat well with me, what resonated with me, what made me feel better, assured, comfortable, encouraged. So the lesson that I learned was that my thoughts are not me. That it's important that I observe them and not even condemn and judge. After all, they are not me. They are thoughts. I learned to select the thoughts I was comfortable with. Secondly, then there was this question. So what do you do? What do you offer going forward that is going to be a livelihood, that is going to be consistent with your values? Because I have always enjoyed being of service. So there was this. What do you offer? Yes, you are a lawyer. Yes, you are a former teacher. Yes, you have worked very closely with Nelson Mandela. You learned a lot. What do you offer? I'm glad those thoughts came flooding because I started learning that I was rich in experience. And I'm sharing this because it's very, very important if you are over 40, you are over 50, you are even over 65, that you have learned a lot. You have learned the pain, the pleasure, the suffering, the joy. You've learned so much, the disappointment. And those are very important. Do you know why they are important? Because right now you are still standing. So you owe it to yourself, you owe it to life to share your experiences, because there will never be another you. So tell your story. That voice must be heard. And with YouTube, your voice will be heard in many, many years to come. So though your voice must be heard. So I was then becoming comfortable that, right, I need to jot down what I can offer. And I'm glad again, it wasn't an overnight thing. I made it a habit to jot down just 3 things that I could offer. And I used to do this in the morning. I do it in the morning when I'm rested, when my mind is clear, when it is quiet. I would then jot down what I could offer. It took me back to many years, and there were things I had even forgotten, and they surfaced. I'll jot that down. I still remember there was a time when I just decided something happened and just said, start recording. I was very, very scared of looking into the camera. I had never done it. I used to find the whole thing embarrassing that I am talking to this thing. But that morning, just a thought came. Get up, start recording. Even if you record 50 times, start recording. Where I'm sitting, I sat and recorded my first video. If you visit this channel, you will see my videos. They are awful. But I started and I felt very good about that. And I've never left the seat when I'm recording. So I listened to that thought and I took action. And I've never looked back. So it is important that you listen and take inspired action. So the next thing was, right, you are rich. So I would be jotting down what I could offer, and things were beginning to gel together. Then there was this thought. The question was, so how do you communicate this richness, these lessons? How do you do that? And that is where I spent quite some time doing research, and I wanted just to put feelers out there so that I become relevant. I wanted content. I wanted my message to be relevant. And I did a lot of research. I visited YouTube. I looked at the topics that mattered. But at the end of the day, it was important for me to communicate what resonated with me. And that is where I am now. I've become very particular about how I communicate. Why? Because I would like to be of value to you and you alone. So, the communication. I am now making videos, and I think I do improve every day. There's still a long way to go, but in case you are going through a similar experience, just stay the course and enjoy making videos every week, at least 2 videos. Just do it. Get on and do it. However, I would advise that let your message be the message that resonates with you. The message that you put out there needs to be the message that will also enrich other people's lives. That's very important, particularly if you do want to add value, not just entertainment. Not that I say entertainment is not a good thing. However, for some of us, these are tutorials. This is sharing for self-development, for empowerment. So I think it is important that you be particular about the message, the content, why and to whom you are talking to. I do hope that as I am talking to you, there is a bridge. There is a bridge, as if I am talking to you from my lounge. Actually, I am talking to you from my lounge. So, the next point that I had to consider was, when these videos are there, and then what's the way forward? Now, I know that we talk about finding this special person, this particular person, and I hope that I am finding you, I'm communicating with you. And this communication has been informed by research, has been informed by listening, by watching, and by inviting feedback. That is why I am going to invite you to comment, to make recommendations, because this is supposed to be a two-way communication. And if I receive feedback and I do read comments, that is an enrichment. It's important because we are living in a world that is becoming impersonal, a world that is flooded with information, a world that is very, very noisy. and it can be very lonely. So I would like to be part of building a community of you and others who visit my channel if it resonates with you. And that is why I would like you to stay right up to the end. And if you like this video, remember to press the like button and do subscribe. And I look forward to you subscribing, because by your subscription, which doesn't cost money, by the way, the channel is growing. And remember to share with your friends. You may never know, maybe somebody needed to watch or receive this message, and do share. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time. I don't take it for granted. Thank you.